all dedicated to attend here to G20 summit. I am dedicated to country of South Korea. I would like to be a part of G20. In the country of South Korea has many issues are facing and international cooperation to the weapons of mass. The terrorism and cyber security can be change the climate of South Korea and economical balance between developing and developed. The great power to collaboration of using mobilization in cooperation there is efforts are infection coordination. The efforts are involving those problems in countries and who are attend here also. South Korea has demonstrated influence middle power of global governments of those countries. Thank you for giving this opportunity and also who are attend here. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing your views with us. Next, I would like to call Russia.
सभी को नमस्कार। इधर मंच पे हुए सभी देशों के अध्यक्षों को मेरी तरफ से नमस्कार। मैं आपको जाना माना रशिया का अध्यक्ष हूँ। मैं अभी आपको रशिया और यूक्रेन के युद्ध के रोकने के थोड़े प्रयास के बारे में बताना चाहता हूँ। रशिया और यूक्रेन के बीच चल रहे युद्ध से बहुत जनों की जानें जा चुकी है अभी तक, और बहुत जने अभी भी लापता है। हमें मिलजुल कर, सब देशों को मिलजुल कर इस रशिया और यूक्रेन के बीच हुए युद्ध को रोकना चाहिए और शांति खुशहाली बना के रहना चाहिए। हमें और आप सब देशों को शांति से खुशहाली के रास्ते पे चलने का महत्व बनाने का एक दौरा चाहिए। उससे हम और दूसरे देश भी शांति से रह सकते हैं। हमारे वजह से पूरे विश्व को शांति मिलनी चाहिए, ना कि कुछ अंदर होना चाहिए। हमें पूरे शांति के रास्ते पे चलने का ये दौरा चाहिए। और रशिया और यूक्रेन के बीच चल रहे युद्ध के वजह से बहुतों की जाने करके मैं अभी बोला ना, वो लाखों की संख्या में और 10,000 से 12,000 तक अभी भी लापता है। एक बार ये युद्ध रोकने के बाद वो लापता जनों को खोज के वापस उनके यूक्रेन देश में हमें लाना चाहिए। और इधर मंच पे बैठे सभी देशों को मैं धन्यवाद कहना चाहता हूँ कि यूक्रेन के वासियों को आप अपने देश में जगह देने के लिए फिर से और एक बार धन्यवाद। इससे हमारे देश की रशिया और यूक्रेन की युद्ध के पीछे भी आप हमें मदद किए, इसलिए धन्यवाद। और मुझे इस G20 शिखर के एक सदस्य मानने के लिए भी धन्यवाद। मैं आपको शांति के रास्ते पे चलने की थोड़े कहना चाहता हूँ। हमें सभी एक ही बात पे रहना चाहिए। अब आप एक बात और मैं एक बात पर नहीं, सभी एक बात पर। उससे हमारे देश, हमारे विश्व पूरी शांति के माहौल से रहेंगे और सभी देश शांति खुशहाली से मनाते रहेंगे। इससे हमें विश्व में पूरा शांति से रहेगा। इस G20 शिखर पर मुझे आह्वान करने के लिए धन्यवाद और मंच पर बैठे सभी को धन्यवाद।
Thank you for sharing your views with us. Next, I would like to call another country, Saudi Arabia.
सभी को नमस्कार। मैं सऊदी अरेबिया का अध्यक्ष हूँ। मुझे इस G20 कार्यक्रम को आह्वान करने के लिए मैं भारत और यहाँ मौजूद सभी देशों को धन्यवाद कहना चाहता हूँ। हमारे राष्ट्र में धार्मिक समस्याएं फैल रही है। हमारे राष्ट्र में पुरुष और महिलाओं को कानून के समान रूप से देखने की कोशिश करी जा रही है। हमारे राष्ट्र में और साथ ही सभी धर्म को समान रूप से देखना मुख्य विषय है। मेरा मानना है कि सभी धर्म को समान रूप से देखने की वजह से केवल एक सऊदी अरेबिया ही नहीं बल्कि यहाँ मौजूद सभी देशों में शांति को प्राप्त कर सकते हैं। और साथ ही एक और विषय भी मैं कहना चाहता हूँ कि पूरे संसार में शांति की आवश्यकता बहुत ज़्यादा है। हमारे देश सऊदी अरेबिया में महिलाओं को समानता देने के लिए हम 21 वर्ष की महिलाओं को पासपोर्ट निकलने संरक्षक के अनुमति के बिना विदेश जाने का अधिकार और विदेशियों से विवाह करने का अधिकार देना चाहते हैं। और मैं ये भी कहना चाहता हूँ कि हम सब हम सबको मिलके रहना चाहिए। हमारे देश में सभी को मैं सऊदी अरेबिया का अध्यक्ष हमारे देशवासियों से मिलकर हमारे देश में समानता को और शांति को प्राप्त करने का प्रयास करूंगा। इस अवकाश देने के लिए मैं भारत और यहाँ मौजूद सभी देशवासियों को फिर एक बार धन्यवाद कहकर मेरी इस छोटी बात को विराम देना चाहता हूँ। धन्यवाद।
Thank you. Next country want to share their views with us. I would like to call South Africa.
सभी को नमस्कार। मुझे इस मंच पे बुलाने के लिए और यहाँ मौजूद हर अन्य देश के अध्यक्षों को मेरा नमस्कार। मैं साउथ अफ्रीका का अध्यक्ष हूँ। विश्व शांति को बनाए रखने के लिए हमें ऊंच नीच का भेदभाव को मिटाना जरूरी है। हम सारे विश्व में हम ऊंच नीच के भेदभाव को देख सकते हैं। ये अपने मानव कल्याण और अपने भविष्य पर घातक सिद्ध हो सकता है। मानव कल्याण और अपने भविष्य के लिए प्रकृति की रक्षा करना बहुत जरूरी है। हमारे साउथ अफ्रीका में प्राचीन काल में गोरे और काले रंग भेद था। इस समस्या को दूर करने के लिए नेल्सन मंडेला ने अपने सर्वस्व त्याग किया और रंग भेद को दूर किया। इसलिए उनको मदीहा कहकर बुलाया जाता है। नेल्सन मंडेला को आदर्श मानकर सभी देश में रहने वाले रंग भेद को ऊंच नीच भेदभाव को मिटाना जरूरी है। इसी तरह विश्व शांति को भी बनाए रखना बहुत आवश्यक है। पूरा विश्व अपना अलग अलग देश बनने से अच्छा है कि सब मिलकर एक विश्व के नाम से जाना जाए। मुझे इस मंच पर बुलाने के लिए सबको धन्यवाद। मेरी इस भाषण को विराम देना चाहता हूँ।
आपको धन्यवाद। नेक्स्ट कंट्री आई वुड लाइक टू कॉल टर्की।
इधर आए हुए सभी लोगों को मेरा नमस्कार। मैं टर्की का अध्यक्ष हूँ। मेरा देश टर्की में बहुत सारे श्रावणीय लोग हैं। हमारे राष्ट्र में गरीबी अधिक होने के कारण हमारे राष्ट्र के लोग आसपास के राष्ट्र में जाना चाहते हैं। आसपास के राष्ट्र यानी यूरोपियन स्टेट श्रावणीय लोगों को उनके देशों में आने नहीं दे रहे। इसके कारण श्रावणीय लोग बहुत सारे तकलीफें झेल रहे हैं। इस समस्या का समाधान करने के लिए हमें रोजगारी करना चाहिए। ये काम पूरा करने के लिए हमें वर्ल्ड बैंक की सहायता बिल्कुल जरूरी है। वर्ल्ड बैंक की सहायता से हम बेरोजगारी मिटा सकते हैं और एक काम कर सकते हैं वो कि यूरोपियन स्टेट हमें हमारे देश को थोड़ी सी सहायता करके हमको थोड़ा संभाल सकती है। ये दोनों काम करके टर्की नहीं बल्कि विश्व शांति को भी बढ़ाए रखने की भी संभावना है। और इधर आए हुए सभी लोगों को मेरा धन्यवाद और मुझे ये अवकाश देने के लिए भी धन्यवाद। थैंक यू।
आपको धन्यवाद। Next, another country to express their opinion, I would like to call United Kingdom.
A pleasant good evening to one and all. This is the delegator of United Kingdom. Firstly, I am thankful to all the delegators who came here to pay your respect to the Group of 20 Countries Summit held at India. Firstly, I want to share my views on peace building and reconciliation. Conflicts are intricate human occurrences that can neither good nor bad. Inevitables are always negative outcomes. They can encourage disruption and also maybe change and innovation. Now I would like to speak about the peace building about in my country. Firstly, the United Kingdom government peace building efforts are largely relevant and concurrent and achieve results at a national level, local level. But these are not enough. Even more significant if its country funding will be more reliable and patient. I'm feeling very proud to be that the United Kingdom has become more peaceful country since 2003 and is occupied 29th rank out of 158th rank. Next, I want to say how our country is maintaining the peaceful building. Firstly, I want to say that we are going through peaceful building programs, diplomatic efforts, and sometimes we also using help of the military to maintain this peaceful building. The work is gender and conflict sensitive and aligned with the United Kingdom's women. I also focus mainly on the communities which are vulnerable. Now, I want to tell about how United Kingdom government responds to the different contexts. First, I want to say how it responded to the COVID-19 pandemic situation. It responded swiftly and appreciately to the effects of the COVID-19 conflicts, dynamics and the peace building efforts. Now, the delegate of the United Kingdom suggests that to increase peace in our countries, there are two main ways. Firstly, I am suggesting that we want to avoid the wars because by these wars so many people are losing their lives and so many of the people are becoming handicapped. And second thing, I want to suggest that nowadays in our countries we are producing many number of weapons such like bombs which may be guns. By using these bombs, there will be a lot of damage which we cannot imagine. By these there will be a lot of destruction. So I am requesting all the delegates who came here, I am requesting them to stop all these wars and try to reduce the production of weapons to maintain peace in our countries. And lastly, I am thankful to all the delegates who came here for this Group of 20 Countries Summit. Thank you to one and all.
Thank you for sharing your views. Next country, I would like to call USA.
and all. We are here to participate in the program of Group of 20 Countries Summit. So, on beginning of my words, I want to thank that country, India, for accepting and joining me as a member of the Group of 20 countries. And I want to talk about the peace building. How was my country was peace builded and developed in the world and its economy. So these things I want to talk about and share my views with you. That is, the peace we in world begins in human heart, and that it finds its glorious expression. When we look beyond any differences, religious or tribe, rejoice in beauty of every soul. The USA government works hand in hand with our European allies and partners bilaterally and through the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, the European Union, and the Organization of Security and Cooperation in Europe, to advance our shared goal of a Europe that is whole, free, and at peace. American delegation will suggest a series of steps to improve nation's machinery for peaceful settlement of disputes, for on the spot of fact finding, mediation and judication. Peace building in the activity that aims to resolve injustice and non-violence base, and to transform the cultural and structural conditions that generate and destructive conflict. The OSCE is a political forum in which the United States works with their participating and to build a Europe and Eurasia whole, free, and at peace, to promote good governance, to build confidence and security through the security through the arms control, to resolve protracted conflicts in OSCE region, and to encourage democracy and respect for human rights. And we also implemented that youth is our main opportunity to bring peace in our country. So I want to express that implement more things that are useful to youth, that they can use that activities to enrich their minds and become cool, to stay stronger and to stay in peace. So I want to express that the war is don't need to build peace. That we can build the peace by the help of talking and discussing with each other. So, dear delegates, I want to express that war is nothing but killing. Killing means we are losing something in our country. So, don't take need of wars and live happily at peace. So, thank you for giving this golden opportunity, and thank you who occupied the respected seats and different countries from delegates. Thank you to all.
Thank you for sharing wonderful words. Next country, I would like to call European Union.
Good evening, everyone. And firstly, I want to thank India to accept and invite us in the G20 summit. And this is the delegate from 19 states, which are known as European Union. The EU global strategy combines security, development and developmental actions in supporting objectives. EU strives to deliver stabilization peace in close coordination with G20 countries. The combined conflict of prevention, meditation, peace, building in conflictive way. EU ensuring that the conflict sensitive based on the proper analysis. With regarding to the conflict prevention, EU and G20 aims at the conflict, the risk of violating through all relevant policies, tools and instruments in timely and sequence manner, and EU actually involved in the mediating, supporting activities and dialogues to the supporting G20 activities efforts to the preserve and restore peace of any stage of conflict. And I also accept the request of the Turkey, who the people of their lives. As a delegator, I am accepting the people of Turkey to give their lives in my country. And thanks to all for listening my words, and thank to India for inviting me.
Thank you. And the last country in our G20 summit, I would like to call India to express their opinion.
Good evening, everyone. I am delegate of India. So I welcome and honor all the delegates of different countries. So for the G20 summit, so I want to say that what peace building which is following in India and which is done in India, the way of India, we are following this democratic peace building in India's northeast and constitutional peace building through amendment of Article 370 and abrogation of Article 35A. On 5th August 2019, the Indian Parliament passed a resolution and which amend Article 370 of the Constitutional to revoke the special status of the erstwhile state of the Jammu and Kashmir and abrogate Article 35A. And NMFT, the no money for terror is taken from French government, aims to choke all win. Proposed permanent secretariat to count terror financing. India is keen to setting up a secretariat to deal with anti-money combating with financing terror. So the national education policy, which is replaced by the previous education scheme, which is in 1982, which develops knowledge, skills and values and self-directed emotional learnings for empathy and kindness. Seek online course aim to provide learners with knowledge, skills and values. So I also agree the words of Indonesia. They said that education makes the people peace, so that no one should get any bad things to disturb the peace. And thank you everyone.
Thank you. Thank you for all the countries who have shared their views with us. The group of 20, known as G20, is a forum for international economic cooperation. India has assumed its presidency on 1st December 2022 and will hold till it 30th November 2023. It is a proud moment for all in India as citizens and for the countries in Asia and Africa and also for all the other countries. For India has taken over the G20 presidency at the crucial period of time in history. I take it my privilege to express my heartful thanks to all delegates of different countries who participated in G20. Most of the countries emerged peace development among the countries. Some of the countries expressed their cooperation and coordination towards the peace. Through support is given for peace, but it is bought that the providing of internal and global terrorism. UAE bought the gender-based inequality, religious discrimination, which cause of the damage of harmony and peace. Besides this, Saudi Arabia pointed out of the scarcity of water. With the result of this, Turkey people are migrating from one country to another country. Eventually, development goes imbalance in terms of economic. UK came forward to help by funding for peace and to balance economy. South Africa has brought to the notice of the summit the thought-provoking issue that is discrimination of the people for ages. Through we are living in the globalization, provide it should be eradicated. Finally, Mexico suggested to bridge buildings among the nation for peace. As per the suggestions made by the 5 different countries for peace, we are going to take your opinion by taking your constant through casting voting. Please raise your hand for these 5 suggestions from 5 different countries. Thank you. Hands down. Unanimously, we took 5 different suggestions. So, we want to implement these 5 suggestions in our G20 countries. Thank you for participating in G20 summit for all the countries.